Okay, as long as my phone will hold out, I'm going to walk you through the goat yard and then post this on the site so you guys will know what we're dealing with. I'll try to make sure I get pictures of the goats as well in here. I'm walking up the pathway to the barn, to the door to what we call the milk room, which is where we were supposed to be able to milk the goats, but we can't get them healthy enough to milk. So here's our milk room. I won't pan to the right because the one that died last night is still there. We think he bloated. We're not sure. Well, here. There you go. There's the junk. There's my baby Beauty, who we're dealing with now. We think she may have just an issue with one of her hoofs while she wasn't walking right, but we're not sure. We did give her some B complex just to be sure. So I'm going to go out into the goat yard. Watch out, Snowman. Let me out, baby. This is our goat yard. It goes all the way back almost to the house that you see way back in the back. And there's their barn. It goes way back into those trees over on the other side. And that's my husband way down there watering the pigs. That's Panda. That's my bottle baby from last year. This is Hook, who is my bottle baby right now. He was 5 weeks old yesterday. That is Snowman, whose mother died and is bloating. He's the one that I was asking about the milk issue, because he didn't get milk after he was about 7 or 8 weeks old. That's what we call Smiley because of the smile on her face, and we have no clue what the goiter thing is on her neck. We haven't even had time to even deal with that. That's her baby Yeti from this year. Trust me, he's only 4 months old. I'm walking towards our feeders. We went to these kind of feeders to go on the fence because they were walking and peeing and pooping in the big cattle trough. So we've gone to these type of feeders. That's Muley. She's my only female that did not produce this year. Not real sure what's going on with Muley. That's Reese's. His mama died earlier this year, but he's a good little buck. But we have been treating him for barber pole. That's Hershey. If I have to say, that's my favorite buck in the yard right now. That's Waddles. Her mom just died recently. That's Ebony. Not sure Miss Ebony's not pregnant again. Wouldn't doubt it. Most assuredly thinking she is. Say hello, Brownie. That's my sweet boy. And these are the rest of our troughs where we've just fed them today. So they have this whole area back here in the trees they can run in. And they have a pole barn back there we sweep out and keep clean with a cement floor. That's the trough that we don't use anymore, which if Spider-Man has his way, he's fixing to climb in there. That's probably where he's going to take a nap this afternoon because it's in the shade. That bucket usually houses a mineral block, but since I can't get them at the store, I can't get them. That's our burn pile right out in the middle of the goat yard. I'll walk out towards the hay. Why somebody has put old tires out in the burn pile, I don't know. I live with some idiots who don't know what cleanliness is. That's our neighborhood goat duck. She usually leaves us an egg every day. I've got 4 more in a pen fixing to be released out here. It's the end of the latest hay, which Liberty and Caesar are enjoying. Liberty is the oldest goat in our yard. She's the one we've had the longest, and she's the skinniest. I don't care what we do. We've given her Dine Drench, B vitamins, whatever, it doesn't matter what we do. She will not gain weight. But that's her buck from this year. And he's the only idiot that gets his head stuck in the fence this year. So we're trying to put chicken wire around the bottom of the fence so the kids don't get their heads in there. Our plan is to build a portion of this to pull the bucks separate when we have them made by the fencing, and between the door and the window to all the way to the right, we're going to build a kid area fenced off with a small barn just for them. But we're getting there little by little. That's the Kiko that we paid $300 for this year, hoping to help cut the parasite problem. I don't know if it'll work or not, but somebody said it would, so the pastor spent $300 on a Kiko goat. So now we have a Kiko goat. And if you saw that, that was a frog in the pond. Panda still screaming because she thinks I'm her mommy and I'm not spending much time with her today. And the little one, you see the little brown and white one, if you can see her. I don't know if I'll get close enough to her. She's kind of a touch-me-not. That's Fawn. She was born January 22nd. She is the oldest kid out here. Not very big. Her mommy's not very big either. Her mommy's the one that's in there being treated. But she's a sweetheart. And that's Coco. That's the sister to the buck that died this morning. And Spider-Man's running away as usual and waddles. Crackle's a sweetheart. She's one of our biggest doelings this year. The ladies in one of my groups helped me name the goats. Y'all just enjoy the names. That's Bullseye. If he'll let me get close enough, you can look at his back and thus know why we call him Bullseye. That's Scooby. Scooby was born March 31st, I think. Scooby has a sister somewhere named Squirt and a mother called Grace who's laying down over there. So Squirt's probably over there with her. That is Coconut in front of Snowman. Coconut's mom died this year, but he was old enough to do just fine on his own. He was born sometime mid-March, but he's doing great. He and Snowman are within days of each other. And somewhere there's a third one that was born that week. I think it was Badger, but I don't see Badger out here this morning. He's out playing somewhere. Anyway, any suggestions? Thanks.